And we're live. It's Adam Robinson, founder and CEO of Retention.com. I read Rick Rubin's The Creative Act, A Way of Being. Rick Rubin is the greatest living music producer. He's produced more great work from more great artists than anyone ever. I was profoundly affected by this book. I listened to it 3 times in 2 weeks. The first time through, I had never heard as accurate of an articulation of the way I approach my craft as an entrepreneur. And I've read hundreds of business books. As this book. And the funny thing is, it's not a book about business. I used to talk about the hard things in business that you could measure. And then there were all these soft things that you couldn't measure that I used to just call soft things. Most people think of these soft things as energetic or spiritual things, and they just kind of go unmentioned, right? Like, how do people feel when they onboard your product and see it working? How do they feel when they hear the word retention.com? Can you provide enough value that feels so good to people that they can't help themselves but to just talk about it, right? Like, and these are real things that help you in enormous ways that you just can't measure. Everything that I'm currently working on is creating a feeling of excitement and unbounded optimism in what we're doing. And I believe it is inextricably linked to our brand and the people who are working on what we're doing. Partners, employees, brands. This book gives me a vocabulary for things I used to refer to as soft things. And creating vibes, manufacturing energy and excitement in our people, customers, partners, ecosystem. Rick explains how the artist does this as part of a creative process and in the quest for greatness. I gave Santosh the book because I thought one of the reasons that we got along so well from second one is that we see eye to eye on these soft parts of business. We share the view that entrepreneurship is very much a creative and artistic pursuit, and that the best companies not only have great products, they also have incredible proficiency in dealing with this energetic or spiritual field. Santosh loved the book. He thought there was another book to write relating to everything that Rick Rubin is saying about art as it pertained to business and entrepreneurship. So guess what? We're doing it. We hired a writer to work with us, and we should have a book out by July about business as a creative act or something like that. We don't have a working title yet. So what is there to learn about this? Number one, you should really read this book that Rick Rubin wrote, The Creative Act, A Way of Being. It's just fantastic. Listen to it. He narrates it himself. He's kind of like a guru type. He has the most soothing voice in the world. I think it feels like sitting in a warm bath. Number two, this energetic component of what you're doing when you're building teams or creating a company or whatever. I mean, Phil Jackson wrote a book called 11 Rings. He talks a lot about this. Also, energy is super powerful. Even in my favorite business book, Frank Slootman's Amp It Up, he says that the leader is like an energizer, right? Like energy is a very powerful force. Things that deal in energy and emotion and creating positive emotion. This is a spiritual field that we're dealing in. You can't really measure it. You can give surveys or whatever, but like it's incredibly important, creating excitement about your brand and what you're doing. And then I think another critically important thing about embracing entrepreneurship as a form of art is that the journey is the destination. It really makes you embrace that, right? Like if all of your enthusiasm is about creating these vibes and like building things that create these vibes or whatever, this is what's exciting to you. It's not selling for $1 billion. It's all about how you can achieve the greatest possible thing that creates the greatest possible impact and excitement and positive whatever in that moment. The journey is the destination. Follow me if you want to watch me build a unicorn in public. I'm Adam Robinson. That is why Santosh Sharan and I are going to write a book, and I'm signing off.